Welcome back to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast, your go-to source for everything on the Las Vegas Raiders. Whether you're a diehard motherfucker like me, or just getting to know Raider Nation, our passionate hosts are here to bring you all the excitement on Raiders football. I'm Shit Show Joe, and welcome to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast. Let's go, Raiders! If not, fuck your team.
What up, baby? It's your boy Raider Will, and I am here with my misfit crew. I got my girl from the Big TX back down there in the city of the Big D. I got my girl, Val, representing GFW Raider Nation. What up, baby?
What up, gangsta? Oh, sorry.
What up? What up, gangsta? West Side with the three spokes. I got you. Yo. Then I got my boy, a heavyweight down there representing TBH. Jealous from the Big TX. My boy, Owen. What's going on, baby?
What's happening?
Yo. And then I got my co-captain of this ship, my boy, Betty B, representing TBH Wesco.
What's up, fam?
What up, baby? And I'm your boy, Raider Will, and I am the captain of this ship. And let's get this thing going, baby.
Hey,
Yo.
real quick before we get started, Will.
All right.
Congrats.
Let's jump.
Congrats on the 1 year. Thanks for letting us jump on board and be a part of it.
Yeah,
sir.
For sure.
Hey,
For sure.
you know what? What a crazy idea that started, man. And it's been some great relationships that have come out of this, guys. I'll be like, for Maddie B and
For
myself,
sure.
you know, we got down there to Dallas. We met y'all. And now, you know, you
Launch
guys have
party,
become
yep.
a part of our extended family. We love seeing you guys on a weekly basis. We try to we shoot the messages every single day. I'll be like, we got Tony B. We've met so many people because of this podcast, and we are so thankful to have you guys on and to have people that even want to listen to us, and you know, just to have the ability to get our word out there. Maddie B, thoughts, man, on being on for a whole year in this experience.
Man, it's already been a year. That's awesome.
He's hey,
I know,
hey,
that feels
excuse
good,
him.
man.
He
I
works
didn't
15 hours a day lately.
Yeah, so 15 hours a day and then podcasting. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, bro. I love it. But yeah, no, man, it's cool. Like Will said, it's just something that we were just like, let's try to do this, you know, and then, you know, we all kind of had our own little episodes, and then everybody just kind of came together, and now we're just kind of like a family, like everybody said, man. So we look forward to seeing you guys when we travel, and, you know, like I say, we shoot the shit every day on text messages and whatever else we can do. So I'm happy, and thanks for letting me be a part of you guys' family, man. Cheers.
Cheers. No,
Salud.
we're not cheersing. Okay.
Well, here, cheers. I got this. So, y'all, it's been a year, and it's almost the same story. Guys, right? Like, let's be real,
yeah,
man.
So update. We're the same as we were last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same spot. Man, guys, we go to the Dolphins. We go to Miami. We take an absolute shellacking. Okay, I get it. People are gonna say this game was a lot closer for 4 quarters, this and that. I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. Fucking Miami moved the ball up and down the field on us with consistency, effectiveness, and we made them look good. Okay,
It looked like they fucking got a winning record.
Correct. And our offense comes out. Okay, Matty B, you turn sideways on us.
Sorry, I'm fixing something right here real quick.
All right, no worries, man. But yo, so I'll be like, we go down there. Miami absolutely throttles us. They're efficient. They move the ball up and down the field. and our defense is just struggling. Then you have our offense comes over there with, hey, we're looking like Air Coryell. Whatever happened to running the football? We obviously don't believe in it. We have totally changed what AP has come up to saying. This whole intense physicality and pain. We're going to run the football. We're going to play good defense. Non-existent.
We're going to
You
build
think
a
he was
team
saying
around
that about us?
Josh and Adams.
Yeah, we were going to build around certain players that are no longer here. Lots of promises, lots of hoopla. We all were there. I'm not going to deny the fact I said, yo, I think AP has the hype. I think AP was going to be the guy. But man, it has been a year of disappointment and a year of
Just a year.
shit. This year has really ripped my heart out. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This game, when you show up and you don't expect your team to do well, and you're sitting there with your buddies, okay? Sunday is my godsend. I will be honest with you guys. Hanging out with Maddie B, watching the game is my time for me. I'm a grown-ass man. I have responsibilities. I have kids, a wife. I have a job. Requires all big-time things. On Sunday, for those 4 hours of game time, is my time. My me time. As a man or as a woman that is a grown-ass adult, y'all know how valuable that is. And right now, I feel like I go every Sunday to see sad faces, to see people just come out there and say, how bad are we going to do this week? Guys, that's hard. As a Raiders fan, as a guy, I'm telling you, I don't care. I won't miss the game. I don't care if we lose. I'll be there. But it's hard, guys, and it's hard to see the other people suffer, and it's hard to see that, hey, you got other people invested as you are into this team on a yearly basis to get the same thing. So, I'm off my pedestal. Guys, let me know what your guys' thoughts on so far, especially Dolphins game, whole season, how you feel. Hit me with it. Guys, Val, whoever, take over, baby. Hit me with your feelings. Tell me how you feel.
Man, I'm disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Val. Go ahead. Finish
No,
it.
go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. Like Will said, man. Like I thought it was gonna be like a turnaround from what we had with Josh McDaniels and everything else. Right now, it looks like we're worse than we were when we had McDaniels. You know. Then again, I got to take into consideration all the injuries and everything that's been happening to the team. Which I mean, that happens to all kinds of teams. It's not just us. It's not like we just got some guys that just don't know how to coach these guys and build them up and get them strong or whatever. Injuries happen. We're just unfortunate that it's been so long since we've had an injury bug like this that it was almost due for, we were almost due for one. But then again, when we are healthy, we still come out playing like dog shit. We're running the wrong schemes. We're running the wrong guys in the wrong positions. We're moving people from here to here on the line. Nobody's getting anything right. It doesn't matter if you move them. So, I mean, it's just one disappointment after another. And I think it all started when we didn't get our OC. And we couldn't move up in the draft. So I think that's where all that shit started at. And it just kept snowballing from there. And now we're seeing, not necessarily saying like a rebuild, but more like a reboot. Again.
That's a good word to use.
Again, I guess like a reboot, and it's fucking tough, man. It's fucking tough. Like you said, you put your heart and your soul into this shit, and you're expecting your team to come out. You put money into it to go see them. You travel to see this team, and then you show up and they're just flat. There's nothing going on. They don't look like anybody knows what they're doing. And it sucks, man. But still die hard. I'm still rooting every Sunday. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right next to me, bro. All right, Lady Val, hit us with how you feel.
It is disappointing. When we got AP, I knew there would be change, and I was really hoping for really good, positive change. But I also wasn't thinking about how long this change is going to be, and I wasn't thinking about the toxic ones in the locker room, outside the locker room. Like, I just wasn't thinking more outside the box than I I should have been. So like now you kind of see more was going on than what you thought. So of course, getting a new coach that everybody advocates for is not going to be an easy fix, and neither is just getting a new player. But like that shit is deeper than what we thought. I'm still gonna root for Raiders. I'm still gonna represent the Raiders. It's been really, really quiet at work, and like one of my peeps attempted to say something about the Raiders, and I was like, dude, your stadium's falling apart. And then it was just like quiet after that. He was just like, oh man, don't talk about my boys. I'm like, they're boys, exactly. But like, it's just, I don't know, maybe I just, maybe one day we'll have like a good team and we're gonna be like, yeah, we're winning. And it sucks. It really does. But it feels like such is the life of a Raider fan.
Oh, no lies, no lies. All in. Hit me with it, baby.
Yeah, shit, it sucks, but fuck, we're used to it. I
Gosh,
think
man,
it
you said we're
started,
used to it. Is that a good thing, though?
right? I guess we're just numb to it because, fuck, 23 years. We've had 2 good seasons in 23 years. A couple where we were 8-8, but, that is what it is. Dan Campbell was on a podcast or an interview or something, man, that kind of, and a Raider fan shared it, a Raider page shared it, and it kind of made me start thinking, like, damn, this motherfucker's right. So he was talking about his first season, and they were 3-13, right? And he was talking about how he didn't have the right people in place as far as coaching staff. And I think, fuck, thinking about it, I think that's our number one problem. We don't have the right. I don't think the right coaches. I don't know that AP had the time to hire the right coaches. He didn't have the selection because of the late hire on him, the late hire on Telesco. I think that's part of the problem. Injuries, fucking, like Matt said, that shit happens. The defense can be there next season, I think. That being said, I don't think Patrick Graham's the dude, man. Like, I just don't. I think it's time for if they keep AP, I think you got to move on from him too. I think it's time. It's year 3 and he had 9 good games against. Let's just be honest. Against he played the Chiefs game was a good one last year. But the other teams weren't all that great that we played, right? So
Right.
it sucks. Like every week, the offense wasn't much better. You nailed it. We can't run the ball. We got 2 shit running backs. They both suck. We expected bigger things out of Zeus, and then we brought in the second-ranked worst back in the league last year to back Zeus up. Our running back room sucks, and I said it for years. I always, get rid of Carr. This team will be better. Get rid of Carr. Cool, fine. We can move on from Carr, right? I'm good with it. But what's the backup plan? Because if you don't have a backup plan, you're going to be 0-3 to 2013 Raiders all over again. And look at where we are. How many quarterbacks since Carr got benched have started for the Raiders? 5.
Too many.
Exactly. 5. And we're not even that's not even 2 full seasons. That's fucking
Yeah.
a season and
That's
a
a
half.
season and a half.
Like, that's not even 2 full seasons. So, I mean, when you move on from a quarterback and you don't have a plan, love or hate Carr, I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
You always knew you had a chance late in the game if the game was close, right? And the other thing with this organization is we ain't never got two things that go together. You got an offense, you ain't got a defense. You got a defense, you ain't got an offense. And fuck, if we get two of those to connect, the special teams will fuck us somehow. We can't ever get three together. So until they get some structure, man, and we get a quarterback, it may be the same shit. So until 2025, tank for a QB.
Shoot, man.
It's
Hey,
tough
guys.
to say, and that sucks. But let's be honest. If you pull up the schedule right now, is there a team that we could beat aside from Jacksonville? Tell me what game is winnable over the rest of the season besides Jacksonville? And I don't even know that Jacksonville's a winnable game.
Man, I'm a big proponent of any given Sunday, right? That's why I watch
100%.
the Raiders.
But I'm
going to tell you the truth. Looking at the schedule, the way that we're playing, bro, we couldn't beat a college team.
Right. Let's run through it real quick.
A professional team.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's run through it.
This weekend you got Denver. They are first in defense in points scored. They're only giving up 13 a game. We fucking can barely score 13 a game, so fucking I don't see us beating them. And Bo Nix is playing well. I don't see us stopping him. Okay. Kansas City next week. Not the way we play. Tampa.
Thursday,
the week
too. It's
after.
A short week.
Friday, yeah, it's a Friday game, but yeah, it's short.
Friday, it's Black Friday game.
So then you got Tampa. Yeah, probably not. Baker's probably going to shred us like he did last year. Then you got Atlanta on Monday night, which if they don't flex that game, I'll be surprised. And Atlanta's starting to struggle, but they're still better than us. Then you got Jacksonville, winnable. I mean, honestly, just look at the players. They are probably better than us. Then you go down to New Orleans, who, since Carr got back, they've won 2 in a row. Thank you, because it helps our draft status. But I mean, if we go down to New Orleans and they're even fucking 50% healthy because they got no Kamara, no Chris Olave. If they get those guys back, we're fucked because we don't have a corner right now.
I don't think Olave's gonna come back, dude. I think Olave is gonna be out for the season.
What?
I think he's out for the season, and then you lost Michael Thomas this year. You lost, dude. They've lost all their receivers.
Thomas. They fucking cut Michael Thomas.
He's
unemployed.
Yeah, my bad.
No. So Olave got 2 concussions in 2 consecutive weeks.
He got fucked up.
And
that's right, because Michael Thomas was talking shit on Twitter. Remember?
Yeah, talking shit about Carr.
Mad shit about Carr. And then, all right, so that's game 16, and shit, we're not fucking beating the Chargers.
So I mean, like, we see 2 or 3 winnable games. Two
or 3,
maybe 2 or 3, right?
I don't see 3. Who do you got? Who the 3?
I don't see one winnable game on that schedule, dude. The way we are playing right now,
Jacksonville, we could win because they're
Jacksonville, man. Like
they're struggling as bad as we are.
So I
think they got a better quarterback, even though fucking Trevor Lawrence is garbage. He's playing like garbage. He's still a better quarterback than what we have.
But why
the ball to our receivers?
Why is he? What's contributing to him playing like garbage? I think it's just the coaching at that point. Doug Marrone, whatever his name is, he's fucking.
Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl, though.
Peterson, that's right. He's struggling.
Dude, half the guys that we have that are helping AP fucking coach are fucking Super Bowl winning coaches or have been to fucking playoffs multiple times.
Yeah, Tom Coughlin, for sure, but.
And Marvin Lewis was in the playoffs consistently. I don't know about
consistently. I don't know about consistently.
He had Carson Palmer, dude.
Yeah, but they never won a playoff
maybe not
game.
consistently, but
They
he might have been
never
like a wild card.
they never won a playoff game. He never
Now, where's
won
your
a playoff
Modelo?
game in Cincinnati. Remember that was all the talk, how they always got there, but they always lost a playoff game. First game they always lost.
Matt,
They
you
got there
some
though.
Modelo?
We didn't.
Yeah, that was different times back then, though, man. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we said, hey, we see two of those games winnable. Where does that put us at the end of the season? Again, if we are not in the top 3, all in, you already said it. If we're not in the top 3, we're not drafting a quarterback.
Well, yes and no. If I still think if we could be in the top 5, I still think Dion and Shador fucking push their way to Vegas because, I mean, Dion's already said it, man. He's gonna privately tell teams, hey, we ain't coming there.
Well,
And not only that, but Tom Brady also is giving 90% fucking input on fucking how the draft and why it's supposed to work out.
He wants his 10% ownership. That's something that's saying that Mark Davis wants him to act like 90% owner with 10%.
Like, I'm not saying that he owns 90%. I'm saying that he wants him to be like
decision making.
I'm gonna say,
helping get the team better.
Guys, but let's be
again,
real.
we'll see how that works out.
That's
only
one part.
A crapshoot. Yeah.
And it's only one part.
Tom Brady's going to fix everything. Not by any means. I'm just saying, fucking, like, it can help out if we fucking do it the right way.
Okay, so yeah, you're right, Will. That's one part, right? Landing a quarterback, that's the biggest part.
So let me hit you with this, okay? Honestly, guys, if I don't see any improvement at the end of the year, I don't like calling for people's jobs. But it's gonna be a fucking scrap job. AP's out. Everybody's gonna get scrapped out, right?
Is he though? I mean,
like, just think about it. Now, if there's no positivity, if there's nothing that you got that you can really hang your head on, Colin, are you really gonna bring this guy, have this guy coach up a rookie QB? You're developing a guy. You're bringing in a kid that it has to be developed. You have a 30-man coaching staff right now. 30 motherfuckers, and you can't figure it out.
Oh, I don't disagree, but that you could kind of fall back on what I said about Dan Campbell earlier and being able to hire the right people, and he didn't do that in his first year. So if here's the other thing too. Like nobody knows how deep this Sanders, Brady, Raiders
connection
type is, right? And the rumors floating around there is that Dion and Shador really like AP, whether they go 2-16 or they win these last few games, that they really like AP, and that's a factor too. But I think the biggest, I think if Brady wasn't there, I think there's a strong possibility that AP sticks around. But we got a really big unknown in what Brady's going to do. My other thing is everyone's like, yeah, bring in Vrabel for what?
No. Bring in Vrabel for what?
He's got more experience than exactly, and he's got more experience than AP, right? But essentially, they're the same coach. Sure, he's won 2 playoff games in 6 years, but he's like 54 and 45 in 6 years. Like
I hate to say this, man.
That ain't it.
But bro, people are ridiculous, all right? Like, let me be real. Dude, the guy that has to come in, if you have a guy that replaces AP, bro, you're going to have to bring in an experienced guy. You're going to have to bring in, and I hate to say this fucking name.
Oh, I know where you're going with it. It's going to...
You know who I'm going to refer to because of the Tom Brady relation.
He ain't coming.
This is...
Bro,
so this is my thing,
that itch.
This is my thing, though.
Who has that itch? Just go ahead and say it. He ain't coming.
If
He ain't
Bill
coming. Bill
Belichick
Belichick
comes,
is 72 years old.
he's gonna. Not only that, but
Ain't
he's
Look
gonna
at half the
bring back.
coaches in the
Who
NFL.
do
They're
you
like
think he's gonna
100.
bring back as their offensive coordinator as soon as he fucking gets hired?
No, you know what? No,
exactly.
I don't think.
No. Who the fuck you think he's gonna bring back? Like he does every fucking time he comes back, or every time he fucking every other
That's
year.
the real.
He's
You know
gonna
what?
bring
You're
him
right.
back,
That's
dude.
the reason I don't
Well,
see it
he's
working.
okay.
If you
Yeah,
bring
hold on
Josh
a minute.
McDaniels,
You bring
say
Josh
fuck
McDaniels back as an offensive
only
coordinator. Fucking
Josh only left one time. It's not every time. He brought him back after he got canned in Denver. But I said that to somebody the other day. If he brought Vrabel in, I said my only concern with that is if he like calmed them into bringing McDaniels in. But I don't see it, and I don't see Belichick. I don't see Belichick looking at. I don't give a fuck what Tom Brady says. Bill Belichick is not trying to take on a team that was fucking 2-16, 3-15, 4-14. He's got limited years. Where
no,
I
I
could
think
I,
he's
see
gonna
him
go to the
going.
Cowboys. He's gonna go
Nope,
to the Cowboys.
he ain't going there either, because Jerry's not giving up the fucking reins. You know where
yeah,
he's gonna land that he could see himself possibly winning is
Tennessee.
fucking the New York. Okay, see, no, Andy Reid ain't going nowhere. The New York Jets.
No, not Kansas City. I
oh,
said Tennessee.
so
Oh,
let
look at the
me hit you
roster
up with a little something there.
look at that
All right,
roster. Look at that
wait,
roster.
hold on. Let me hit you guys something up right there. The Jets are looking into moving on from Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck
Yeah,
him
so
and
they
Devontae
say,
Adams.
but I don't know, man. If Aaron Rodgers says he wants to be back, what do they got? They're gonna go with that roster. They're gonna go with a rookie quarterback, or are they gonna go sign Daniel
You know
Jones if
what?
Aaron Rodgers leaves?
No. Let's be real here, though. Bro, you got Rodgers, but if you got a top 3 pick and you can draft a quarterback and have your guy of the future
Okay, so check
sitting
this
on
out.
the
So say the
Michael
Giants are
Penix,
number one.
look at Atlanta. Look at Atlanta.
yeah, but you could look at it. Okay, perfect example. Michael Penix was the 4th or 5th best quarterback on that fucking draft board.
Correct.
Let's be honest. In the top 10, there's probably legit only 2 quarterbacks coming off the board, and that's Ward and Sanders. And if Prime says, "Hey, like both y'all in New York, my kid ain't coming. Cleveland, my kid ain't coming. Like we ain't coming." I mean, do you draft that guy and risk him saying no? I don't see it.
So, does this remind me of a guy that's like hanging on my wall, actually, right there? Remember Bo Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
That's
remember how
exactly
he
what it
got
reminds me of.
drafted? Do you remember how he got drafted in the 7th round?
Mm-hmm.
And like they just were like, "Hey, man, just if he comes and decides to play,
Mm-hmm.
he got his draft rights." Could you guys see something happening like that with Shador Sanders?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Where somebody just
1,000%.
goes like, you know what? He's like, he enters his name into the draft, doesn't get an agent, right? It just says, "Hey, I don't have an agent. I can go back to college."
Mm-hmm.
But what you do is you say, "All right, cool. You're going to go back to college, but I'm going to draft your rights. And whenever you come out, you're already drafted in this sport."
No, I don't. How does that work though? I don't know that works like
Bo
that.
Jackson was drafted in the 7th round.
Yeah, but wasn't he originally a first-round draft pick by the Buccaneers?
And he,
Yeah.
and then he said,
He
"I don't
they
want
had
to
to
play."
forfeit that draft pick because he went back to college, so they didn't
Yes.
get him. And then he entered
Yes.
again the following year and went in the 7th round because
So
his
what
draft
happened?
stock fell.
So what happened with the pick for the Buccaneers? What did they get?
They lost it. They didn't get anything out of it. They got nothing in return because he went back to college.
And I don't know if the rules changed. We'll have to do some research on that.
But that's back in the 80s, though. So
That's what
like
I'm
you said, that
saying,
could have
man.
changed.
Like so we'd have to see, right? Like I don't know if it's if you go through all the combine and stuff, in which he could totally skip the combine, he'll still be a top 3 pick. So we'll have to check on the rule on that, like how that
Shit,
works.
he's playing in
But
the East-West Shrine Bowl, dude. Think he's going to skip the combine?
Oh yeah,
Bro,
I mean, they all skip the combine. Like,
dude, some of
they're
them
gonna
will skip
throw
the
at their pro
combine.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna throw at their pro day. And
I just see him, and dude, I just have a feeling like, dude, if he's doing what he's doing right now, I see him doing everything, fucking playing in the East-West Shrine Bowl, playing in the going to the fucking the draft, doing all that shit, the combine, all that shit,
Okay.
dude. Like,
wait until that Shrine Bowl.
You got to think about it, dude. He's making money on everything he's doing to bring people in to see him.
No. Hold on. Hold on. Check this out. I'm gonna hit you with this, Matty B. If you are a guy that's gonna be a low to mid pick that needs to raise their stock, you absolutely do all those things.
Right.
If you are a top pick, okay, guaranteed, you're not trying to put yourself in a position to look bad at all because this cost you.
Let me hit you with this real quick.
No, hold on. Hundreds of millions of dollars. This is why, this is why all the top picks will only do certain events at the combine. This is why, like, quarterbacks, when they do this, some of them will throw at the draft. And they'll be like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to lose, and I'll let it rip. And some of them are very successful at it. Some of them go, because, again, you're not throwing to these guys on a consistent basis. There's no practice. They just, like, say, hey, freaking Petey.
That's why they throw at pro days and not combines.
And that's why at the pro day. So that's why you don't see that. Now,
look at Caleb.
Caleb real quick.
So Caleb went and he didn't throw. He didn't do anything.
So this is my thing, though, is if you're a top 5 pick, like you're saying, a guy that's going to go within the top 5, you're a top 5 pick, why is he going and playing in the East and West Shrine Bowl?
It's
just making money on it. What he is doing is he is making money on this shit. If he goes to like East West Shrine Bowl, he's bringing fucking attraction to him. He's making money on that shit. That's what the difference with college nowadays is. He can make money on it. So why not? If I'm going to the combine and throw myself in the combine or do all that shit, if I'm going to the East and West Shrine Bowl, why not go to the combine and bring people there?
I get what you're saying.
Off of it.
But
I know that I'm not going to go to a team that I don't want to go to.
They don't make, but you're getting it mixed up because they don't make money off people going to a certain place.
They don't make money. They make money off of people buying his shit and fucking supporting him and doing all that shit for him.
Well, they can't even buy his shit because the Buffaloes own the right to that. The way that they make their money.
The players don't get jersey sales still. They don't get.
They don't get jersey sales.
Anything that says Colorado with their number on it, they don't make a dime off of.
Dude,
they still don't.
His name. If he shows up to events, people are going to go to see him. That's what he's saying.
That's different.
People are going everywhere to see Shedeur Sanders right now.
They're not going to go.
But he's not getting a dime off of that.
The Shrine Bowl doesn't pay them. That's the thing.
Here
the
in
Shrine
Arlington,
Bowl,
that's free.
Yeah, the Shrine Bowl doesn't. Go ahead.
Just because they've been named as like they're going, it's 2 months away. I'll be shocked if he plays in that game out here in Texas. I'd be willing to bet he doesn't even play in it.
Dude, there was a whole article on it. Dude, I'll find that article. I'll send it to you guys in a text message.
I get it.
Where they were talking about him making money off of this shit, and that's the reason why he's going to the East and West Shrine Bowl. So I'm saying if he can make money off of that, he's making money off of everything else to make himself look better. And then at the end of the year, if he doesn't get the team that he wants to go to,
let me ask you this,
back to college with all this money in his hands that he's making.
Well, let me ask you this, man.
He's already got
all that money.
He's paid.
NIL money.
Or NFAs or whatever they're called. Or whatever they're called. Like,
and the NIL deals are already done. They already have
NIL deals, whatever they're called.
He's paid off of that, and he's paid off the KFC commercial with his dad, and he's paid off all these other endorsements, and going to the combine, you don't get a fucking dime for that. I don't care who the fuck you are, you're not getting a fucking dime. You don't get paid for that. And just look, if he got paid for it, why did Caleb Williams sit it out? He went, but why did he sit it out? He just went and hung out.
It's not about like him making money off of it. What I'm saying is he's drawing attention to that Okay, well, maybe not. Okay, maybe I didn't mean like he making money. What I'm saying is he's drawing attention for the NFL to make money off of it. It's kind of like Taylor Swift.
Yeah. That I get.
You know what I
That
mean?
I get
So
what
when
you're
he
saying.
goes
Yeah.
and does that shit, what he's doing is it's like I don't know how to explain it, man, without sounding like he's making money.
And
off, like
and the NFL's not. I mean, aside from the TV deal, they're not making fucking any money off of that. And the same amount of people that tune into the combine last year in the last 10 years is going to be the same number amount of people, because the average fucking fan doesn't give two fucks about the combine, nor do they really understand the fucking combine. They're going to wait for ESPN, just like Zach Wilson 3 or 4 years ago, to, and he didn't even throw at the fucking combine, I believe. He threw at his fucking pro day. And that's what got him the number 1 draft pick. That fucking off balance throw that he threw fucking 50, 60, 70 yards downfield. Shador, I don't think, I'd be shocked if Shador plays in that Shrine Bowl. He probably ain't going to the combine, and he'll probably just throw in a pro day.
I could see Shador playing in the Shrine game just because it's senior Shrine game. It gives him, like you said, limited exposure. Maybe, it helps him get coached up by some pro coaches and, get those looks. Maybe if AP is there and, the Raiders coaching staff is there.
If he's still our coach.
Well, I'd be like, the last Shrine game, some of the Raiders coaching staff. So if the Raiders coaching staff is involved with that, I could see him doing it, things like that.
We had a coaching staff, though, the last Shrine game. We may not in this Shrine game. It's January 25th. The season ends January, 4th, 5th? Fuck, we may not have any coaches.
Correct. We'll have to see. But again, this is one thing why I said the Shrine Bowl maybe. Now, at the draft, I expect Shador Sanders to run the 40. Okay.
Not at his pro day, I bet.
That you might do it either or. I think if he has exceptional speed for what people think, he'll do it at the pro day or at the freaking combine. And he'll run it because he's going to show people that he's faster than people think. Now, if he doesn't think so, he might just go there and interview. I don't see him
he
throwing
may not even go at all.
Right, you're right. He might not. But again, this is why I'm saying this is what I see. Okay, and again, at the pro day, he'll do it all. He'll throw. He'll get all that. Now,
at Colorado, where they could control it, and he could throw to Travis Hunter and the other guys.
And the guys that are dudes, right?
Well, just guys that he's got familiarity with, right?
Correct. But again, guys, we're talking about one part, and everybody keeps talking about the QB and the QB and the QB. I coached on teams with the freaking badass QB, with the guy that was a Division I guy that was far and superior to all the other athletes around. And our offense still sucked because we could not get it together on the offensive side of the coaching staff. So for me, we're only looking at this one part of the pie and saying it's the best thing. We need to find the other piece. A la, Jaden Daniels. Kingsbury went there. Guess what? Jaden Daniels is being successful. Yep. So we need to find a guy that's going to stay here, lock in, and be able to develop a guy like Shador Sanders. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter who we got. If you have Scott Turner, you got 90-year-old Nerve Turner, you got 300 other freaking coaches, but yet we can't block anybody. We can't do anything. So again, we need to bring in an offensive mind. Guys, give me a freaking name. Somebody that you guys think that can come in here, change the mentality on offense, do something, and develop a quarterback. Because every single time we talk about Ben Johnson, Okay.
Ben
Now, Ben
Johnson's at the top
Johnson.
of my list. I don't give a fuck if he's not been a head coach before. He's been a play caller on a
Correct. And he's
Super Bowl
managed. He's
contending
managed
team.
Correct.
The dude knows what he's doing. Now, everybody can miss me with the well, he's not bringing the team he's got with him. Well, no fucking shit. They never fucking do. Bobby Slowick didn't bring the fucking 49ers with him to Houston.
Yeah, but again, so here's my thing with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson has said that he does not want to leave Detroit until they win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he for sure said that. And that's the other thing with Ben Johnson is, what if they do make a let's just say they make a Super Bowl run. Now you're talking about February. And say he is entertaining it this year, right? Because your window's only going to be so big, right? So say they're balling this year like they are, and say they lose in the championship game again, right? And next year he stays and they're fucking 8-9 for whatever reason, and the offense just doesn't look good. Ben Johnson just blew his fucking opportunity, and that's why I do think he wants to win a Super Bowl there, but that's why I think there's a chance he may not stay, especially if a team is throwing big dollars at him.
Gotcha. All right, Matty B. Hey, we got all in. He gave us Ben Johnson. Who do you got?
Man, I'd almost have to say either Ben Johnson or who's the guy over in Los Angeles for the Chargers?
Jim Harbaugh?
No, not Jim Harbaugh. The guy that he brought over with him.
The guy he brought from Michigan?
Yeah, the guy he brought from Michigan over with him.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't even know who that is.
They were,
and I don't know his background enough.
And
let's be honest, their offense hasn't been that great this year.
Well, I mean, he's turned that offense around better than what it was when he was under Brandon Staley. You know,
well, let's be honest. Be honest. Is that him or is that Jim Harbaugh? Because that could be like that could be like John Gruden and Greg Olson. If we had this great offense, right? Are you going to give the credit to John Gruden or Greg Olson? When Jim Harbaugh was in San Francisco, are you crediting those years to Jim Harbaugh or the offensive coordinator when they were running all over everybody?
Huh? Look at the way Sean Payton is. Did Sean Payton do good just because of his name? The first 2 years with Denver? No, he had to get his guys in place, right? Like you said, you got to put your guys in place.
This is only his second year in Denver.
So without Jim Harbaugh, if he didn't put that guy in place, are they the same offense?
Yeah, but you're missing my point. You're missing the point. Eric Bieniemy, everybody wanted to high praise Eric Bieniemy because he was running Kansas City's offense. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, John.
So let me hit you with this.
What has Bieniemy done since?
What is Brian Johnson or what is what's his name? Fucking from the Lions done? Same concept. If you think about it.
What do you mean? No, it's
not. No. Because Ben Johnson's a play caller. So what he's saying is there's a difference between the play caller and the assistant play caller. Eric Bieniemy was always the assistant play caller, and Andy Reid was the play caller. So
just like
you make
Harbaugh.
the play calls, and you're able to do that. But at the same time, you can't discredit that, Olin. You can't just say, because he wasn't the play caller that he wouldn't make a good head coach, because there are a lot of guys that would make a good head coach that are just waiting their turn. And that are just loyal to the game.
I'm not saying he's not a good head coach because of that. I said you can't really base what that offense is doing because that's not his offense.
Correct.
That in Detroit, that is Ben Johnson's offense. That's not Dan Campbell's offense. That is Ben Johnson's offense. In Kansas
you're
City,
correct.
That's not Eric Bieniemy's offense. That's Andy Reid's offense.
Yeah,
now in
and
Houston,
at the same time,
that's not D'Amico Ryan's offense. That's Bobby Slowick's offense. So you could credit Houston's success to Bobby Slowick on offensively.
No. I get 100% what you're saying. You're saying these guys own their offense like Shanahan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
McVay.
Like you don't know what they're going to do.
The guys that they're going to do. But again, I get what you're saying, but I get what Matt is saying as well. There's always a guy in the wings that's waiting
100%.
that's going to be
100%.
ready, right? So
All
what
I
we
was
have to
all I
do,
was saying is we can't credit that dude
no,
for what's going on
you can't
offensively
credit,
in LA
yeah, correct,
because John
because
Harbaugh is running that offense.
correct. Now, and here's the thing too,
And
all
that's
these
John Harbaugh's
teams,
system. Or Jim, sorry.
well, and if you look at it, all right, guys, all these teams that we say have efficient offenses, right, have one thing in place. What you guys have been harping on is the quarterback. It's a guy that's
Mm-hmm.
already there. Now, this is where it gets interesting for me. Okay. I think we need to look at a guy in the college ranks if we have AP as a head coach. We need to find a guy in the college ranks that's young, ingenuitive, and just pulling off some freaking crazy shit. I've seen some some plays where the whole line's pulling. All right.
Yeah.
I seen a screen where the center down blocks, the receiver down blocks, and the right tackle, left guard, and right guard pull. I mean, the ingenuity of the offense at the college level is far superior than at the pro level.
But that doesn't always translate.
People think that football filters down, that the ingenuity of football filters down. It actually filters up. High school coaches,
look at the
college coaches, all come from lower levels. Why? Because lower level coaches are willing to experiment more. They're willing to try different things. So for me, I think bringing in a college guy that's young, talented, maybe a Pat Shermer that's an older guy that has been with Shador for a while, that has experience
well, that's
with
what
them.
I said a few weeks ago. Remember, I said
Correct.
That's exactly who I named. Like, if you keep that in, my only thing was if you kept AP, who do you bring in as an OC? And everybody we've already named, you can't bring in as an OC because they currently have OC jobs.
Maybe a Bill Busk, but again, this is why Pat Shermer
leave. Does Pat Shermer leave Colorado to come over here? Right, he's with Colorado, right?
Yeah, it
Oh,
could.
I think he. I think
come over here after
absolutely.
that. After kid gets after kid transferred from USC to Colorado.
Colorado. He wasn't there last year in Colorado. This was his first year in Colorado, so I could absolutely see him following Shador, especially if Dion signed off on that. I mean,
like, do you think Dion brought that kid over just for him to leave, or do you think he brought him over to help him out?
That
or do you
kid
think
came.
The kid that came from USC, he came for prime. He didn't call. The thing is with this.
Nobody's going there for a coordinator unless
Pat
it's
Shermer.
No, I'm not saying they're going there for the coordinator. I'm just saying, do you think that he's looking that Dion leans on that guy for help? So do you think when he brought him over, do you think he's leaning on him to help him? What do you call it?
I think
groom this kid. You know.
So every coach is gonna have a guy that they lean on to groom, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Prime's pockets are so deep with the coaching staff and the NFL. With the NFL experience, I'm not talking about money-wise. I'm talking about experience and all the people that he knows. That Pat Shermer leaving the program,
lining up for that.
He's going to have another high-quality guy to come in and take that spot. But
if he doesn't already have a couple in place.
Exactly. But all right, guys, we've shot the stuff about the Raiders. We've done a little bit. Now let's get to the best part of the show. We got our girl, Lady Val's Corner, and I've seen her with a couple of 2 X's over there. Those Eckies, I see her with some ruffles and like hot chips and everything going on.
She was dealing with blowing on whatever the fuck, a candle or some shit. Fucking.
Hey,
I thought she was rolling a blunt a minute ago.
Yes, Raider Nation. We
Did
got
you just make that?
Yeah. Well, it was already mermaid, but like Y'all, I don't know everything that y'all was talking about. I was like starting to fade, so I'm like, okay, I gotta keep myself busy.
She's like,
Look at my
wait,
little.
who's Shador Sanders?
Hold
She
on.
said,
She's like, you
Hold
guys
on.
are boring.
she said,
Is
who's
there a
this
way to?
Prime guy you're talking about? What Prime? Like, y'all are bringing
Who is
energy
Shador?
drinks?
Y'all, look.
Prime energy drink.
I started making a little tower while listening to you guys.
Yeah, prime time energy drinks.
Yeah.
All right, Val. So, give us an update on where we're at.
And you want to come to me when I just opened this bag?
What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, what is a bag? I didn't know I have to wait for
I'm
a Ruffles
confused.
bag.
Alan,
Are you?
I have a question.
Oh, I might have an answer.
There's
Maybe.
12 teams that have never won a Super Bowl. Name 4. Clock starts now.
Lions, Detroit, the Chargers, Jacksonville, and Carolina.
Damn, done.
You pass.
Thanks.
Wow.
Maddie B.
Oh,
I didn't know we were
Maddie
doing
B.
trivia.
here we
Well,
go.
guess
Here we
what?
go.
You are today.
So here we
All I
go.
can
Here
see
we
is
go.
your fucking lips. Oh, there you are.
Is that
Big old fish
is that
lips.
better? Okay. Maddie B, can you see my face?
Oh, I can see your face.
Oh my goodness.
Who's projecting a movie off that screen?
Anyways. Okay, Maddie B. This is the only team to ever go undefeated during the season and win the
1972
Super
Miami
Bowl.
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
1972 Miami Dolphins.
That's a fucking
Oh,
easy one.
Whatever. Okay.
Hey, fucking Jordan knows that one.
I didn't know that one. Okay. Not
Okay.
everybody knows it, smarty pants.
Here we go.
Shit, everybody
Will.
should.
Okay.
Everybody knows this answer, so I expect all 3 of you to say this answer all at the same time.
No, it's Will's
What
question.
safety? But you answered for Maddie B.
After he said it. He said it first.
Okay.
He said it before you
Right.
finished.
What safety is nicknamed Honey Badger?
Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Matthews.
God damn it. You fucked it up, Matt. You gave him the answer.
I had I lagged for a minute. I had to think. It's
Well,
like my
'cause
computer was uploading. It was like uploading.
Uploading the answer.
Hey, well, the
What a
problem
cheater.
is, like,
That shit came right out the top of the head. I knew it.
I bet you more people would say, they'd be like, oh, LSU, because everybody calls them the Honey Badgers. So I bet you more people are like, oh, fuck, what's his real name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you
So,
know what, Val? I like
what-
that. You kept us on our toes. We had to think a little
What
bit.
team has lost the most Super Bowls of any in the sport with a 3-5 record in the big game?
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I would
Nope.
say it's got to be Buffalo.
Nope.
No?
Say
Well,
read the
hey,
answer one more time.
if San Francisco goes and
So
loses
they've
in
won
one,
3
they're going to be
Super
right
Bowls.
there.
Hey, that has to be
This-
Dallas then. That's Dallas.
This team has lost the
Dallas.
most Super Bowls of any in the sport with a 3-5 record in the big game.
Denver.
Yep.
Wow. Denver's been in the Super Bowl
Yeah.
8
John
times,
Elway,
huh?
man.
Yeah,
Back
they
in the
were-
80s, bro. John
they
Elway
were
back in the
0
80s. Went to the Super Bowl and they lost 0-3. 3 of them.
Yeah, they were 0-5. They didn't win until they won. They beat Green
Until
Bay in the
97,
90s.
98. Yep. John Elway went to 5 Super Bowls. One,
Good
two,
job,
one,
Maddie
two.
B.
Wow.
I didn't hear the record at the end, or I would. Yeah, it definitely was
That's
Buffalo.
what threw me off for a second was the record.
Buffalo's 0-4.
Mm-hmm.
Val was lagging
right.
on the end there. I couldn't hear it. I didn't hear the record.
Yeah,
Right.
I thought Buffalo at first, but
My
I
brain
heard
was
the first
lagging.
half of the
Yeah, no.
question. I got the first half of the question, and then I hear Matt answering.
All right,
And
all
it was
right.
wrong, I thought. Okay, last question. You guys know this one, I promise. Who is the all-time leader in touchdowns with 208?
Say that one more time.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
That was way too fast.
Who is the all-time leader in touchdowns with 208?
Jerry Rice.
Fucking Jerry Rice.
Yeah, Jerry Rice.
Why did it take you guys so long to answer?
Well, we were making sure you were done flipping papers or pencils or fucking kick flipping skateboards, whatever you're doing over there.
I didn't want to answer too fast.
Right?
Right.
We just got scolded.
All right. So what's the records, Val?
All right. So last week.
Start at the bottom this week.
Okay,
for
fine.
For the overall records. I don't know. Keep it suspenseful.
So last in place last week was me, of course, 5'9". And then in fourth place we have Bova 7'7". Third place we had Will 8'6". Maddie B came in second 9'5". And then Alan and Gunny was tied up 10-4.
For real?
Jeez,
yeah. So in the long run,
I was watching the games and I thought I was fucked.
I know. I saw.
Those first fucking.
Val, I told you.
Those early morning games, I was like, dude, I'm gonna be fucked, dude. Like I've lost every early morning game.
I told Val when I picked them up to go to the bar last week, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucked this week. This week sucks."
Yeah. I told my wife the same shit. I was like, man, my fucking picks suck so bad this week. Fucking. And then I came home and I was like, man, the only thing good this week was my picks fucking won.
Yeah, and then I called my kid, right? And I said, hey, when I try to give your bum-ass team a fucking chance and pick the 49ers, they always fucking let me down. They couldn't win the goddamn Super Bowl. They fucking can't win a goddamn game during the week. Fuck, I'm not picking your bum-ass team anymore.
Yep.
Bums.
That's
bums.
Yeah.
All right. So last week, for the long run, Will was in first place, 75-45. Maddie B was in second place, 74-46. Alan was third place, 73-47. Bova was fourth, 72-48. And Gunny was 67-53. I was last at 59-61. But after the last week, let's announce these new standings.
Hey, real quick, thanks to Gunny for not putting in his first half picks that 1 week, or he'd probably be fucking killing us all.
Oh,
probably.
Shout out, get it, Gunny.
All right, so tied for first place in the long run, we currently have 3 runners tied for first. And it's all 3 of you motherfuckers.
Hell yeah. Will, hit the button. Where's our hit the button?
I gotta fucking pull out this week. I gotta fucking pull out this week and make.
Hey, we don't ever pull out around here. Oh wait, that's wrong conversation.
I do. I only got 2 kids.
I got 2 of those deposits.
I've only got 2. I'm doing pretty good.
Oh my god!
God damn it!
So be surprised if Maddie B gets drinks.
Right.
I'm gonna win.
Game week. Hey, well, we all sucked last night.
What were you sucking on? What were you sucking on?
How? None of your business. Fucking. Maybe we all jinxed the fucking Steelers from fucking winning, and it actually helped us. Oh, it helped the Raiders.
Wow, bro. You're not lying. What a game!
As a football fan, though, that was a fun game to watch. Like the second half on,
I love the snow games, dude.
I'm gonna tell you what. What I love is that Val messaged us, and she's like, "We're watching the game, guys. Have you guys?" She posted the picture of like how clean it was, and 10 minutes later, it looks like all hell broke loose. And I said, "Oh, that's football weather." I said, "Yeah, yo, the game was gritty. It was tight. It was a slobber knocker. It was everything football was meant to be." And I'm gonna tell you what, Russell Wilson got lit the fuck up on the last play. And when the refs held the flag in their pockets, I said, "Good on you," because that's how the game is supposed to be played.
Listen, I'm not a fan of both, obviously, I was watching like the post game, and all the players, they were just having fun in the freaking snow. They were sliding around, they were throwing snow. Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not a
when
fan of your team, but you know what? I am a fan of you having fun. And they were like
Jameis
What
legitimately
again?
Winston, when he
enjoying themselves.
the Amazon crew, they were all done with the interview, and the fucking whole set like went and did snow slid in the snow and made snow angels.
Yeah.
Aww.
I mean, like,
They're
that's
just having
what
a good old
football is
time.
about, man. So
Fun.
exciting times. But go ahead, Val. Go ahead.
Okay, so y'all motherfuckers are tied for first.
Okay.
And second is Boba 79.55.
What is our record,
Gunny
Val?
What is our
What is our
record, Val?
record?
83.51.
83 and
Damn, we got
51.
4 games on Bova.
Yeah.
That's not enough. That motherfucker could have a week. He could go fucking 12-2
Yeah,
this
1
week.
week,
Yep.
and he could fucking take us off. That's not very many.
Hey, what's Bova's picks this week? We're all picking the same.
I got it right here.
He didn't send them yet.
Yeah, they're
got
on
it.
they're on there.
I got him. I got him.
They're on
I'll
the
mention it.
they're on the Instagram
okay.
chat.
Okay. So Boba 79.55. Gunny's in third, 77.57.
That
Technically,
And
happens.
then And then, of course, I'm last, 64.70. I might as well just like dip out of this race.
Oh,
Hey,
Your
2
mama
solid
didn't raise
weeks,
no
Val, and you're
quitter.
right back in it.
Mama
2
didn't raise
solid
no
weeks.
quitter.
I didn't say I was giving up.
That's what you
You
just
never know.
said.
We might forget to
I
put our
just
picks in
said
next
I
week.
might as well, but I never said I give up. White flag, no.
Okay.
Don't get
Yeah,
twisted, buddy boy.
Hey, Val, are you ready? I'm going to give you Gunny's picks, okay?
Okay.
Gunny's picks are the Texans.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay.
Well, here, let's let
Right?
Val run through them, and then you could
Okay.
read yours,
Yep.
Will, and then Gunny and Bova.
I thought that's what we
Okay.
were going to do, but okay.
Okay, I
So,
got you.
We'll stay in our lane.
Minnesota,
Our bad.
Chicago.
Minnesota and
Good
Chicago.
boy. I mean, good job. Minnesota,
Throw
Chicago.
Gunny and Bova's picks out there first.
Okay. So, Vikings
For who?
and for Gunny
Okay.
and Vikings for Bova. Give me the
Okay.
Vikings as well.
And Maddie B chose the Vikings. I chose the Vikings. Alan, he's gonna be the outcast. Watch.
Well, fuck it. If we all go the Vikings, nobody gains a game. Give me the Vikings.
Chicago.
All right, next one. Detroit at Colts.
Lions,
That's not even a
Lions,
question.
Lions.
Yeah.
Both
Until
of
they
them.
lose, you can't pick
Lions,
against them.
all 3 of us Lions.
Same.
Like
I'm probably
you,
all 3 of
Gunny.
us too.
Yep.
Okay,
Who
I
you got,
chose the
Val?
Lions. The Lions.
God damn it.
Yep.
Hey, we're gonna go in the next week with the same fucking records.
Okay, I chose Miami, and so did Maddie B.
For
Miami,
what?
New England at Miami.
Yeah,
So
I'll go
we
Miami
have
too.
Alan, what'd you
Gunny,
say?
Miami.
Miami.
Gunny chose.
Miami.
Will chose.
Miami.
Bova chose the Pats. I did see that earlier, I believe.
Bova chose the Pats.
Ooh, Boba's the Lone Ranger.
Yep.
If he wins that game, I'm pissed.
You
He
already
always
I
know
don't
does
he
that.
is.
see Miami losing it, man. I don't see it.
Not in Miami, especially.
Yeah.
Not after what they did to
Oh
us.
no,
That's a
guys.
confidence booster. Real
All right.
quick, since we're talking about Miami, did you guys see the video clip where Mike McDaniel was running down the sideline to Tua? He's like, "Hey, we're gonna change the play. We're gonna change the play."
Yes,
And then he
I
got
saw that.
fucking Max offside, and he's like, "Hey, Max, we weren't even running a play there."
Yeah.
Oh my
Talking
God.
shit, and I'm like, hey, unless you want to see gang signs later again from your quarterback, that might not be too smart.
Dude,
All
All
right.
right.
fucking Mike
Next,
McDaniels was a fucking riot, bro. Like, that dude's fucking funny, bro.
I honestly,
Yep.
I really wanted us to hire him.
Yeah, he's
Yay.
he's definitely got the fucking mentality to be a leader.
But he's
True that.
he was, his vibe is perfect for Miami.
Right? Oh yeah, he definitely got the Miami vibe.
Like that meme
We'll
when he's
agree to
got his,
disagree.
with his what, that his vibe's not Miami?
No, I'm just saying I don't like him. He seems like a little dick. So
He did come
He's a
from
white
Denver.
guy.
he seems like
white guy.
he seems like the
Thanks,
type
bro.
that
I resent that remark.
Yeah. Hey,
he
let's
he
go.
seems
Hey,
like the no Will no.
go ahead,
He
Val.
seems he seems like the type that sucks on his mama's toes. I'm just saying.
Hey, he totally looks like the kid running the dad's corporate company while he's out of town. I mean,
Oh
Boom.
yeah, dude.
He
That dude
drives his
does more
daddy's truck.
cocaine than fucking the bear did that fell out of the plane.
hey, but he wins ball. Hey, he wins ball games, so I can't hate on the guy. Like, he
True that.
wins, and he
Yo,
do what you do if you win.
bring it back, Val. Bring it back, cocaine and bears.
Tampa Bay at New York Giants.
Tampa Bay for Mike. And
At New York,
Yep.
Tampa Bay for
Yeah, I'll
Nova.
take
Tampa Bay for me.
Tampa.
who you got, Val?
I am choosing the Giants, even though they
You know,
don't have a quarterback right now.
they actually,
Right? They
that's,
didn't they.
yes, they
No,
benched and then cut their quarterback, but this little fucking Italian kid come in and fucking ruin their chance of getting a quarterback last year. Because had they not won them games, Jaden Daniels would probably be a New York Giant.
right.
So who you got, Alan?
Tommy DeVito, or are you going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Did you pick Tampa, Matt?
I picked Tampa. Yeah.
You picked Tampa,
You
Will?
can switch my pick though if you want, because I'll take New York.
I don't have white
Nah,
out.
fuck it. We'll all go Tampa.
All right.
That way, if we all lose, we all fucking lose.
And then I'll get it one.
And then we'll let Val gain a game.
Yeah, and we'll let Val
Yeah.
get one. All right. That works.
Just let me have one, you know. All right, Dallas at Washington. You already know my answer is Washington.
Oh, Jesus
Take
Christ.
Dallas.
Don't ever put me down for Dallas.
Yeah, I think clean sweep on Washington.
And actually,
Everybody?
go ahead and put
Really?
me down for Thursday night next week for the New York Giants again in Dallas.
Giants
Remind
on that
me.
one too.
Remind me. Reminds me.
Just
Hold
put
on.
me
Let me put
forward.
Yeah.
Val,
You
we
don't
got
have to.
3 games. Val, we got 3 games on Thursday and 1 on Friday.
KC at Carolina.
That's not even a question either.
KC.
Kansas City.
KC. KC,
They want
Carolina whooped them, though.
KC.
How bad
Hey.
should it be if Carolina fucking beat them?
Yeah,
So everybody
Jesus
chose
Christ.
KC.
Carolina's not
Yep.
winning that game after they just got embarrassed on national TV.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I know. It'd be cool.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
hey,
We
there's
can
no doubt
dream.
about that.
Wishful
We can
thinking.
dream.
That-
We can dream.
That's like
Tennessee
winning.
at Houston. Alan, who you got?
Houston. Although I wouldn't be mad if Tennessee won because we would fucking jump them if we
Yep.
lose this week.
Yeah.
I got
Texans.
Houston, but I'm with Olin on that one.
Clean sweep of the Texans.
Well, I chose the Tennessee Titans, so
Well, I'm just telling you for
There's 2
Gunny
games
and
for you right there,
Boba.
Val.
Yep. Making up
all
ground.
right. The Donkeys and the Raiders.
The
Raiders.
Donkeys.
What?
The Donkeys.
I know this is gonna bite me in the ass, but I can't go against the Raiders. So Raiders.
Exactly, Raiders. Will?
Hey,
Raiders.
that's why I picked up
We're
games.
clean sweeping, and it's clean sweep.
Except for
I
Alan.
fucking
It's not a clean sweep.
Except for Allen.
hey, that's how I've made up games. Y'all thought I was crazy against Kansas City when we played them, and I picked Kansas City. And then
So
Will
now-
jumped on board.
But did we
Will-
win though? No.
Right,
You know
but
what?
I
I'm
did.
going to tell you something. I know a lot
But
of
I
people
did.
don't feel like we got a chance to win this game, or they don't. I'm thinking that this is going to be one of these probable games. I really do feel like they're not that good. I don't think that. I know that their defense is good. I know, but here's the thing. I think our defense is going to come up for this game. I don't know why. I don't
Who's going to
know.
stop their receivers? And I can't name their receivers, but who's going to stop them?
So here's the thing. I don't know why. It's just like when SSJ showed up in Denver and told me, bro, I got a feeling in my bones that we're not going to win this game.
Oh, he'd been saying that since the schedule release.
Well,
He said we're gonna lose the first one in Denver.
So I felt that if we lost the first one in Denver, that we would take the one at home because we have been struggling so much against them at home. So I know we won last year at home. I think we keep that momentum, and for some reason, I feel we keep it. But we'll keep going. I'll be like, I don't want to get on my horse. I'm just telling you, like, yo, I don't know why, man. I just got that feeling that this week is going to be like, give us a week of hope just to fucking kick us in the face the next week after that.
Yeah. We don't have, there ain't a lot of money on this deal that we're doing. But when we're as bad as we are, you got to go with the smart pick.
All right, you guys ready for the next one?
I got you.
Hey,
all right.
I love our team, but it is what it is.
No, I got you. Go ahead, Val.
We suck.
All right, you've got the Super Fags against the Gay Boys.
Who's that?
Super Fags in Green Bay versus San Francisco.
Why is Green Bay gay?
I don't know, because GB Gay Boy.
Gay Boys.
Oh.
Gay Boys.
Hey, that's actually pretty catchy there.
Green Bay.
Who said that?
Me.
Okay, Green Bay. Gunny, what did Gunny choose?
Packers.
I chose the Super Fags, didn't I?
So long, Gay Boys. Okay.
And Boba didn't select anyone.
Hey, Val, I don't have mine pulled up on my phone, otherwise I lose my service, but who did I have in that game?
You have the Super Fags.
Super Fags, that's who I thought I had.
Me too.
Hey, just so you know, because I feel like everybody should know injury reports. No Brock Purdy and no Nick Bosa.
Yeah, I know.
Green Bay.
Okay.
Will?
Green Bay.
And Boba did not pick?
No.
I swear, I thought he did.
There's no pick in there. I'm looking at it right now.
Who would Boba pick in that situation?
He'll have to chime in on the chat.
Yeah, he'll have to chime in later on the chat.
Okay, so Arizona at the Seahawks. Alan?
That low-key might be one of the better games of the weekend.
I got Arizona.
I have Arizona as well.
In Seattle?
Yep. And they
who's
just
Gunny and Boba got?
Arizona. I'm going to take Seattle in that game. Yep. I'm going to take Seattle.
This could be the game that fucking decides it right here, man.
I'm taking Seattle.
What?
Yeah.
The division?
The tiebreaker.
Wait, who did Gunny and Boba pick?
They got the Cards.
Cards coming off a bye in Seattle.
Yep.
Yeah, but didn't Seattle just lose?
Nope, Seattle off a big win against San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's off San Francisco. That's right. They beat San Francisco last week.
Seattle, baby.
That legit, man. I'm going to roll with Will. That legit might be the game of the week. Give me
Seattle.
Yeah, I really think that's like quietly.
You know what? Because you said it was going to be game of the week, we're going to live stream our reactions during game of the week.
Right.
We'll jump on and do a live stream of the game, and then we'll be talking shit during the game.
I mean, going through this deal, like name a better matchup. Like the Green Bay Frisco game would have been a better matchup, but San Francisco got too many guys out.
Yep. No, you're right.
That's gonna be a good game.
Game of the week, baby.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling I should change mine to Seattle. But this is my record right here, and I'm just keeping it Arizona, but it should have been Seattle. So, anyways.
Well, then pick Seattle. What? Why?
I
What's
don't have
holding you
white
back?
out.
Yeah, she doesn't
Scared
have
money
white.
don't make money. Val, they got these dope things. You might have used them in school. It's called a number 2 pencil.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I
I
have
used
one
a
right here.
pen.
Look, check it out. They have them in Colorado too.
Hey,
No,
Matt,
no
don't pretend
shit.
like you went to school. We all know you
guys-
didn't go to class.
Are you guys smoking those in Colorado? Is that what you do with them?
We do all
Maddie-
kinds of shit in Colorado if you want to smoke weed.
Right. Hey,
That
hey,
ain't
I
my
lived in
way.
Oregon. I lived in Oregon. I seen it.
Dude, I've seen some crazy shit out here, bro.
I watched some dudes make an igloo, fucking basically like an igloo bong in the snow and fucking smoke out of that shit, dude. Fucking
Wouldn't be surprised.
But Val, go
smoked out
ahead,
an
girl.
apple
Go
fucking
ahead.
growing up, man. That's the first time I ever got high was out of an apple.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah! All right, Val, you got
All
Seattle,
right.
so we're split, right? 3-3.
Yeah,
Maybe
3-3.
Maddie is a little fruity.
I
Damn,
ate it
she just called you
afterwards too. Got rid of
She
all
just
the
called you.
evidence.
I'm sure you did.
Shit,
She
didn't even
just
know
called
that
you a
apple was
fag.
even there. I know what you called me, but you know what? I fucking ignore that shit because I know what the fucking truth is.
The truth don't hurt Maddie B.
Why are you getting so defensive then, Maddie B?
Jeez.
Defensive because I ate that apple.
I'm sure you did.
Ate the fuck out of it, and I was hired as fuck.
Jeez, okay. Well, you and your raunchy apple.
Allegedly.
All right. Well, moving on.
Reel it back in.
Yep.
Val, this
Philly?
is your fault, right? Because you like direct this thing. This is your deal, and you just let us fucking take these hard lefts. Will doesn't let us take these hard lefts.
You know what?
When it's his time.
Listen. Will
Get control
is
of
the
your
big
house,
man.
God damn it.
Will is a big man over here. He should be like, hey guys, come on.
No. Will already passed this off to you before we even fucking went into here. He said, this is Val's time.
And why are you calling Will a
Get
big
it together,
man? Like,
Val.
Val, what is your deal?
It's called Val's Corner.
What is your deal?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why you're on fucking YouTube calling Will a big man.
It's because I'm not white.
Whatever.
Thanks.
I'm just trying to figure out why you're on my case.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know, if my boy made comments like that, he'd fucking be in the doghouse. I wouldn't hear from him. He'd be fucking sending letters via pigeon, fucking saying coconut. Just saying.
Oh, dude.
Just saying.
All right, John. Let's keep it on the desk here. What's the next game?
We fucking lost Val. Here we go.
There we go. All right.
You can hear when you're like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Hey, it's 11:40 here. That motherfucker's in bed.
Yeah.
He'll be up in 2 hours.
Hey. So Philly and what?
The Rams.
I think
that's another
that
good
could
game.
be a good game too. That could be a
Gunny
really good
game.
In LA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Philly.
Gunny did not.
Another gay baby is born.
Gunny didn't
What
pick a
the
game
fuck?
for that. Gunny didn't pick.
Yeah. What the hell? Okay.
Now you're talking about gay babies?
Jeez.
This is why we go left. This is why This is why this segment takes fucking 2 hours to record. Now we got gay babies fucking.
Okay.
We cut the other fucking part of the podcast down, but then it all makes it back up with Val's Corner.
Yeah. Hey. Then we got
How are we still on YouTube?
Right. You guys are killing me, yo. Yo, but
hey,
Boba has Philly.
Boba has Philly. I have Philly, and so does Maddie B.
I have Philly.
And just for your information, I said Awkward silence. Another gay baby's born, but you
I
can't
heard
say
what
that
you said,
nowadays.
but I don't know. I didn't know being
I've been saying
quiet
that
meant
since I was a kid.
Andre.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
next
know
game,
being quiet meant
Baltimore
a
at
fag was
Chargers.
born.
Baltimore
Them.
that
We
was
call
for
them now.
Chargers
Bal-
for Gunny.
okay,
we
Bova
call them what
has
now?
Baltimore.
nothing. Bova has Baltimore. Maddie B has Baltimore, and so do I.
I
Alan,
got
who you got?
Baltimore.
I'm gonna switch mine to Los Angeles on that one.
That's
Wow.
in Baltimore? God damn it, man. Now she's got to get the fucking white out again. Jesus Christ.
I'm keeping score right here, Val, so you don't forget.
Well, I
So you're
at
going
least
to
keep mine.
Chargers.
Okay. You
Maddie
ready?
B
Baltimore for
choosing the
me.
Chargers.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a Chargers on that one.
That's in Baltimore, correct?
No,
No.
No, it's in LA.
it's in
In
How
LA.
LA.
are there two games in LA on Sunday afternoon? You just
What are
told
you
me
talking
Philly
about?
was at the Rams.
One's Sunday night, one's Monday night. Is it not?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Are we
Is
on the
Philly
Monday night game already?
Philly's a Monday night game, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why.
Oh, I didn't know we were. I thought the Monday night game was the last one.
That is the last game.
That's the last game. Philly and Chargers. That's a Monday night game.
Right. But now we're picking Baltimore and the Chargers. I'm confused.
Or
No,
Baltimore and the Chargers.
Baltimore and Chargers is Monday.
Chargers
No,
is Monday night.
she's
I'm
right.
sorry.
She's right. They're both in LA. The Eagles and the Rams play Sunday night, and the Ravens and the Chargers play Monday night.
Run that back and say that one more time.
So
I'm just confused. Are we?
What is
No,
confusing?
they're both in there. They're just one Sunday night and one's Monday night.
There's only 13 games this week.
Yeah, there's 4 byes.
Yeah.
There was 4 byes last week too.
Yeah, there's only 2 byes like the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then they go into 4 byes. Because the Chargers still haven't even been in a bye.
There's only 13 games this week.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, will you run that back and say I'm right? Because that's
You're
what
right.
I literally just
You're
said.
right. You're right. All right. So are we all wrapped up, guys?
I don't know.
now.
Any more left turns?
Kind of. So I do want to give a shout out. No,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay. All right. Shout out.
Not
Here we
bad.
go.
I only got 10% on my battery left, Val.
All right.
Oh, sucks to suck. You should have charged it. So I'm just going to
It
give
was
a shout
charged
out.
100%
Well,
when we started this podcast.
Well, I don't know. Well,
All right. Give your shout. Who are you giving the shout out to, Val?
So my son had a tennis match last night against 2 other middle schools, and I found out that the coach for one of the other middle schools is a diehard Raider fan. So shout out to Coach Williams, because he's like, oh yeah, Raider Nation, come on. The other coach is a Cowboys fan, and I'm so sorry for her. But I just want to give a shout out to him because it was really cool.
Yeah. And
well, Coach Williams, hopefully your fucking
Coach
school
Williams
wins.
Yep. Hopefully you guys win, and hopefully you guys get a big dub out there. Thanks for shouting out Raider
Don't
Nation.
watch this in front of the children.
Exactly.
No.
There's a lot of fag words flying around.
Oh my God.
Goddamn fags.
Be
quiet.
Hey,
be quiet.
On another note, hey, I agree with that. I want to send one more shout out, man. I'm going to send out a shout out to my wife. Thank you for putting up with my stuff, man, and me making this podcast a thing in my life. And I know that for a year straight, you've given up time with me to be able to do this and to be able to hang out with my friends and be able to talk to them and talk about some Raiders football. So I want to give a big shout out to my wife, Emmy Lou. I know that you're out there, and I love you, and thank you so much for supporting me on this adventure. And I can't wait for another year
I am
more
going
time.
to get drunk with Emmy Lou and Nola. I am so freaking ready.
Hey, Will.
Yes, sir.
Does she actually watch this every week?
I don't know if she watches it every week, but
okay,
I know that
she
she'll
may
watch
not
it
let
on
you fucking do it anymore if she watches it every week.
Exactly. You ain't lying. But all right, guys. Hey, guys, I want to let you guys know, Maddie B, if you need to watch the game in Grand Junction, Colorado, where can they watch the game at?
Man, hit us up down at the Eagles 595 on Fish Street, Orchard Mesa, man.
Yes, sir. And hey, all in, if we go down to Dallas, where are we gonna find TBH Dallas?
We'll be at the Hangout Sports Bar in Irving.
And Val, if I go down to Dallas and I want to hang out with DFW, where do I go?
You can find DFW Raiders for Life at Shakerton's at Midtown, right next to the Galleria Mall.
Yes,
It's
sir.
actually across the street.
Get off it. Yo.
Okay,
Guys,
Don't confuse the people. Don't confuse the people.
True. All right. Yo, please like, share, subscribe. And guys, it's all about one nation. It's all about one team. It's all about the Raiders.
Raiders.